And certainly last but not least, Gabriela has already proven to be a champion of people in marginalized communities, not only in Providence, but really statewide. So really excited to have her here and talk about her excitement for this program.
So of course the mayor stole my story. I'm new to New England and obviously new to Providence. And as I was researching this, I found out that the first municipal ID was created in 2007 after a 36-year-old man, undocumented man, named Manuel Santiago was stabbed to death after cashing his paycheck. If you've traveled the country as much as I have into Latino and immigrant communities, every single Friday, you see a line of people waiting to cash their paychecks. Why? Because they can't open a bank account. So we have to remember these stories, and we have to be proud that in New England, and now in Providence, we are leading with community acceptance, and we are leading by recognizing that federal dysfunction and cruelty has nothing to do with how we treat our neighbors. Proving identity is a basic necessity that has turned into an obstacle for many immigrants. For many residents, municipal ID cards provide meaningful access to civic and economic life that they simply otherwise would not have. The purpose of municipal IDs, as the mayor said, is to provide community inclusion and improve relationships between residents and local government. It makes us all safer that an undocumented immigrant with an ID will go to the Providence Police Department to report a crime. It makes us unsafer if people stay in the shadows and don't trust in their leadership and in their police departments. Without the right form of ID, a person may not be able to open a bank account or cash a check, see a doctor at a hospital, register their child for school, file a complaint with the police department, borrow a book from the library, or even collect a package from the post office. What the mayor said initially is spot on. All of us who have IDs don't even understand how important it is to have one. We take that for granted. In medical and security emergencies, having an ID allows police and emergency response teams to identify the individual and to help them appropriately. At the federal level, and this is something that I just experienced firsthand because Mayor Elorza invited me to go with the U.S. Conference of Mayors to the border where I was 4 days ago, I believe. The attacks on the immigrant and Latino people in the United States have never been crueler. It is precisely because of federal dysfunction. Our immigration laws have not been changed since 1986. That's when Madonna was still married to Sean Penn. Before computers, we have people that are contributing, that are our neighbors, that are our fathers, that need to feel welcome. And I want to just say two more things. This would not be possible if people like the mayor and his staff weren't specifically and personally aware of the situation that immigrants face. Representation in government matters. When you have immigrant voices informing policy decisions, then we are all included. And that's it. Thank you very much.
Great. Thank you.